Good morning, everyone. Got up before the sun this morning and was walking in the dark and saw this sunrise coming up, and I've kind of been chasing it ever since. I'm afraid no clear views of it today, but it is beautiful. It's a nice way to start the morning when you see a warm glow up ahead. Welcome to day 25, everybody. For those that don't know me, I'm Bricks. Welcome. For everyone returning, good to see you again. I'm really enjoying getting up before the sun and getting my day started. One, it gives me an opportunity to see the sun as it's coming up every day. It's like, even though I've slept, through the night, I am in some way experiencing the beginning of a new day, where a good part of my life I've just started my day each day. So getting to experience that awakening of the day is pretty cool. When you start out and it's dark, it's really quiet. All I can really generally hear is my breath, my footsteps, and if I'm going on an uphill, the clacking of my trekking poles. But then as the day starts to approach, you can start to hear the faint tweet of birds, and then they grow louder, and then once the sun is up, you can start to hear some animal activity off in the distance, even if you can't see it. I loved that yesterday I started to see some wildlife. Just good to know you have company besides hikers on the trail. I also like getting out in the morning because, especially getting ahead of other backpackers that might be staying in the shelter area. I do enjoy the solitude of hiking. It gives me more time than I think that I've ever had in my life just to think about stuff and contemplate and really just focus on what's going on around me in the woods. And, just enjoying this overall experience. Not that I don't enjoy other backpackers. I do. I enjoy the social aspect of backpacking. But I seem to enjoy those aspects more in the evening as I get into the shelter. But to each his own. I'm sure that there are many with exact opposite opinions that love to have people around them while they hike. And, given the right people, like Twinkle, I love to have somebody around me. But that being said, I really am enjoying it. Today is shaping up to be what will be my longest day yet on the AT. My target today is 22.4 miles today. Going to Hogback Mountain Shelter. The shelters in this stretch are really kind of spaced 10 miles apart or so. And so what I'm really wanting to do is maximize the amount of time that I'm hiking. And a 10-mile day on a day like today is just too short. Wow, that sunrise is pretty. Kind of, if you can see it, it's kind of, there it is. So a 10-mile day today is too short. And so the next option puts me at that 22.8 mile day. It is supposed to storm tomorrow. Well, a chance of storms, I should say. It's definitely going to rain tonight. So during the night, it'll start raining. It'll rain about half the day tomorrow. There is a chance of storms. So by pushing to a 22-mile day today, that gives me maybe an opportunity to have a shorter day tomorrow if the weather conditions just don't, you know, facilitate a longer hike. Gives me an option, you know, for a shorter hike tomorrow. But if the conditions are good, then I can do another 19, 20 mile day like I've been doing, and keeps me moving forward. My next goal, really, in terms of resupply, is Erwin, Tennessee. And I've got 3 days of food left, counting today. So I'm in great shape. And if I, you know, do a long day today, a shorter day tomorrow, and a medium day, I guess, the third day, that puts me right in Erwin, right when I want to be there. So anyway, looking forward to a good day. Sun is going to be up. It's going to be a breezy day because weather is approaching, but we'll take it as it comes. Let's go ahead and get this day started, shall we? There it is, everyone. First view of the day. We're standing on White Fork Cliff. Not even a tenth of a mile off the trail. It's a little blue blaze, but totally worth it. What a beautiful morning. Love that sky. So this portion of the AT, the exposed ridgeline trail, is actually really beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Goodness. Even with the wind, it's still beautiful. We got on the west side. As I carefully adjust my footing. Huge valley below. Hopefully everyone can hear me. I have my headphone microphone in. Just thought I'd share a little bit of what this exposed ridgeline trail looks like. It's a rock scramble, as I said, but very navigable. My goodness. Oh gosh, totally worth it. Look, everybody, if you're doing this hike and you've got a bad weather day and you want to take that bad weather trail, absolutely safety first. But boy, you can withstand the wind. Oh my gosh. This is why the AT. Oh my God. It's gorgeous. Totally worth it. We're gonna stick with this for a little bit. The trail's not too terribly bad on top of the ridge. It was kind of a circuit coming up to the top. Howard's Rock, in honor of Howard McDonald, Master Trail Builder, 2015. Well, sir, I can't think of a better tribute. Beautiful. It's days like this that I feel like I'm not going to get any miles done because I just want to keep stopping and looking at things. It's not always just a walk in the woods, everyone. We're doing a bit of climbing today. God, the views just keep going. I am loving this trail. I loved that trail. I loved that trail. Gosh, that was so fun and amazing. It's a good day. And as if today couldn't get any better, there it is, everybody. 300 miles down. Only 1,894.3 miles left. Let's go get it. So I must say it's very enjoyable reaching the 300-mile mark. Mainly because it's another 100 miles down, but also the larger miles I've been walking really makes the 100-mile marks seem to come sooner than expected. Seems just like yesterday that I passed Clingman's Dome, the 200-mile mark, but really when you think about it, it's been a week. So 100 miles a week is a very respectable set of milestones, or it's a very successful mark. And it feels good. I think I'm gonna celebrate with some fine water, freshly filtered from the Appalachian Trail. That's an interesting little rock formation. Sit and think about these large rocks, how long they've stood, how long these two are going to continue to stand, and how long it took for that crack to form. Natural monuments to history and time. I guess there's something to be said about getting the AT in your blood. Good resting place for an old thru hiker. So I'm 16 miles into the day, just left Devil's Fork Gap, and I was met by a trail angel, Marlene the trail angel. She's been there today, resupplying and feeding backpackers. It is a very touching and moving experience to encounter an absolute stranger who, out of the kindness of their own heart, just wants to do something nice. And so it was definitely well-timed. It's been a long day, and the opportunity to stop and talk with someone and to get a sweet treat to eat and drink was just amazing. Just amazing. I don't know that I will ever be able to get used to not feeling overwhelmed when encountered by trail angels. And I hope I don't, because what they do is really a kind, generous thing. Got some Gatorade, a honey bun, and a banana. She offered me chips and everything, but I didn't want to take more than I needed. I did get a couple Rice Krispie treats to carry with me that I'll be able to snack on, or maybe I'll save them for dessert tonight. But she took my trash from me that I've been packing out for the past couple days. So I'm fed, rejuvenated physically, and you might even say spiritually. And my pack's lighter, so, which is good. I've got about 7 more miles to go. Not quite, just under 7. And I've got a big climb coming up, about 3.5 miles of straight uphill. And yeah, that's gonna fuel me. That's gonna carry me. So, to Marlene, the trail angel, thank you and bless you. So, change of plans. The National Weather Service has issued a weather statement. We're going to have winds gusting up to 40 miles an hour tonight. And so, because of that, and because of the location of the Hogback Ridge shelter, I've decided to hike another 2.5 miles to Sam's Gap to stay at the Nature's Inn hostel, and someone from the hostel is going to actually pick me up at that location so that I can be inside, sheltered from the windstorm. There's supposed to be some rain tonight as well. Not sure exactly when that's starting, so this is really kind of the best decision overall. So my 22.8 mile day has just changed to a 25.3 mile day. So my legs do feel good, and I'm looking forward to the end of today. It's only 2.5 more miles. I do have to hurry though, because I did promise the lady that I would be there in an hour. My pace has been 2.6 miles all day, and so I get to challenge myself at the end of the day. So Sam's Gap brings you out right next to the Tennessee state line, but we are still in North Carolina. And we are heading up to this little parking lot area. Even along the road, there's still white blazes to mark the way. Still on the AT. White blazes direct us to the left. Right across the road, you can see the entrance where the AT continues. That's where I'll pick it up tomorrow.